Let's get it. Yeah. You can turn it up. You can rap the whole verse.
Okay, but I probably won't get no chance to go big, cause my problems been constantly killing me. These rappers staying there in front of me, they don't show love, so I know they ain't feeling me. I really feel this my realest of verses. I bought me a hearse from my enemies. You tryna word and just give me a bag if you ain't talking cash and you kidding me. Yeah, the fan got something to say. I keep on killing this beat like it's murder. I need me a bag cause I'm moving with pace. They hit me up and they say that they right, and I know that they lying just straight in my face. I know they mad cause I've been at the top for a while and ain't nobody taking my place. I just been working and winning the race. Y'all know about me. Y'all never seen that work I did. Y'all be the type to go beef from the phone when you all alone, you try to leave me to sing. That's how I know you ain't built for the game, and I can't even say all the things that I seen. Dirty your name when I say what I said. I can see me, I spray him, I spray your tears. Shots at your neck. Tell me who next. Paying for my check. We leaving wet. Yeah, shots at your neck. We leaving wet. Yeah, shots at your neck. Wet, yeah. Gotta run in the sprint, I run in this gun. It got a flashlight, I give a nigga a bad night. Man's like, nigga, you won. I came with 2 grips, boy, you can get your whole crew flip, full clip. Nigga, you done. He got an all-white Benz, that's a cool whip. My little homies just steal it for fun. We say, you know I been by the check. Take notes, I can teach you how to flex. I put some ice on my neck, but I keep something hot on my side to text. You know I'm about my respect. Money call like and I text. Like the ocean, they pull or get wet, not a threat, that's a bet, homie, that's what he said. Tired of hearing this nigga brag about the bitches he fucking.
Hold on, Drako, hold on, man. I'm gonna cut this off, man. You vibing out early for me, man. You vibing out early.
I couldn't help it. Man. Every time the song comes on, I get hired.
Hey, it's the Herbs and Munchies podcast. I'm your boy Von Don P, and today we got YN Drako.
Yes, sir. I'm here with Von himself.
Yes, sir. You know what it is. YN Drako came to Herbs and Munchies, man.
Had to.
You've been everywhere, man. You drop a lot of fucking music, man. We about to get into all of this.
I'm excited, man. I've been looking forward to it.
Thank you, man. How you been, man?
I've been working a lot, actually.
I see it in your eyes.
Yeah, you can see. I don't know if they can see it, but I'm really tired.
Yeah.
I actually this weekend I was with my homie Lone Lucci. He drove all the way from Pennsylvania to spend the weekend with me and go to a couple different studios in North Carolina.
Thanks.
And really in 2020, my work ethic was really high up there, so I'm trying to double that this year. So like I'm finally traveling for shows. I'm finally in the studio at least 30 hours a week. Like I'm
good gracious,
really putting in that work that is required.
Mm-hmm. So 30 hours a week, are you balancing that with a job or?
I work part-time at Village Tavern.
Okay.
I'm a host, busboy. I'm everything there. all the old ladies flirting me there too.
So you a jack of all trades at your job, and you do it all in the music, man.
Oh yeah, I got people turning up to my music there.
For real?
Yeah, my work. I always put all my work people on.
That's what's up, man. Not a lot of people like to share what they do outside of work, you know, because I guess they don't want their boss to know what they're doing, but. If you believe in yourself, you gotta.
No, they know. I mean, I told them if I ever get to the point where I can leave Village Tavern and just do music full time, I told them, and they know. They support it. They've came to my shows before. People at my job, so they support me like that.
Yeah, so you got that support already around you. Nice. Yeah. So I mean, you say you're a host. You be cooking, man? Do you cook anything?
But I get free food.
Okay.
Can I say that? I'm gonna say it anyway. Nah, my boss ain't supposed to know, but I'm friends with all. I'm know my relationships. I get good with the chefs. So like, say the chef cooks something, like, oh, I didn't order this. What are they gonna do with that food? Throw it away?
Yeah.
No.
Facts.
I'm gonna eat it.
That's a fact. All right, so man, Rex told me about you, man. You are signed to ReelDeel Entertainment, correct?
Yeah.
Nice. So I before we get into that, where are you from?
Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Trefo, got to put on from my hometown.
Awesome. Yeah, I was
Winston-Salem.
Yeah, I know people probably looking like, boy, Rex told you in the interview, but I want you to, actually tell where you're from.
That's my city, 336. Shout them out.
Facts. How was it like growing up in Winston?
I actually didn't grow up in Winston. I moved there. I actually was born in South Carolina, and then when I was like a year old, my parents moved back up here for family. We lived in King, and I was raised in King, North Carolina. It's like 20 minutes away from Winston. Okay. And I went to that school system, and I was just not liked in that school. So whenever I graduated, I said I started making music, but in Winston I was respected.
Okay.
Like as an artist and as a person. So I was like, man, I ain't about to stay here.
Gotcha.
So after COVID hit, I moved to Winston, and I now live with one of my artist friends and my girlfriend and all them. We all live in a house together. So
okay, I bet it's pretty easier to create like that.
It's a lot easier when I live with another artist. Yeah. It's a lot easier. Actually, it's the dude that's on Riot, Kane Black. It's another guy that's on Riot. I live with him.
Oh yeah, he had a dope verse on that. Yeah, man. We didn't get to that. That's
my bro, man. Shout out Kane Black, Rogue. Shout out Rogue. Yeah.
Facts. So you say you didn't like the school, or the school didn't like you? Was it the teachers? Or students?
No, the teachers loved me. It was the students, man. It was the students.
Bro, you seem dope, bro. Why they don't like you?
I wasn't, man. I wasn't. I've took them all off, but I was a very late bloomer.
Okay.
I was an extremely late bloomer. Like I'm talking like I looked like I was in 7th grade my freshman year.
Okay.
And that's not an exaggeration.
Gotcha.
Like, I look ugly, bro. That's why I like.
That's why. Say that though.
That's why every now and then I like to film myself now because I'm like I feel like I've came up since then. I've had a glow up since then.
Hey, we all have, man. Yeah. Yo, I used to have like a tooth that was like growing out the top of my mouth. You know, shark tooth. And my college put a picture up of me, like a big shark tooth, and I'm like, yo, I ain't even got my braces
Why they
yet.
do you like that,
you know what I'm
man?
saying? But hey, that's what we gotta live through. So I say just accept it, man.
I accepted it. What I did was I was like, I didn't have that many friends at that school either. So my senior year was when I was really getting serious with music. I started making music beginning my junior year, just on my iPhone 6.
Okay.
And then didn't really get nowhere with it till my senior year. And that's when I was actually going to a real studio, and I was in school, and people was listening to my music, but there was other SoundCloud rappers there. You know, every high school has them.
Yeah.
And they were the popular kids, the preppy kids. So obviously they got all the hype. I was like, why are they getting all this hype when like their shit's trash? And I know they probably watching this right now, but I don't care. Like that's the thing, because they watch me. Yeah, like, I see it. I see them watching. I can see who views my shit. Like I know they be watching me.
Facts.
So
we'll throw them gunshots on them, man.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. I was so curious, but then I like midway through senior year, I was like, why am I so worried about this? Like I'm not even gonna see these people again in like 3 months. Right. So I just focused on myself, and now look at me out there trying my hardest to make it.
Yeah, you definitely can't worry about the haters, man. It's just because they really don't see the vision early.
Yeah, no one does.
And
early,
you probably seen
no one does.
You probably seen it way before anybody can even put, any kind of pinpoint on it. So
yeah,
definitely, I feel you, man. And fuck them, man. Just fuck them.
You heard it here first, exclusively.
So I mean, how did you get into music? I guess.
Man, I love telling this story.
Okay.
I went to a Lecrae concert in 2017 with my friend Toby.
I did see that in one of your interviews.
Yeah. And it's like the crowd was like all together. It's like no one in the crowd knew each other, but we were all singing the same lyrics, singing about the same pain. We all came together. They was all putting their arms around each other. It felt like a family.
Yeah.
Felt like one big family, and we didn't know each other. Thanks. So I was like, I want to do something that brings people together like this. So it's kind of just starting to all come full circle at my shows. That's why my first album I released was called Drako and Family, was because I wanted to get that family feeling in the crowd when I do live shows. And that's why at all my shows, you'll see me interact with the crowd only. I don't ever talk to the DJ or talk about myself or go live on Instagram. I just focus on the crowd and make them have a good time, because I don't do shows for me. I do shows for them.
Yeah, I was going to get into that a little later, that your stage performance is great, man. Like a lot of people, so I went to a couple like showcases, and what they told artists is they don't look the crowd in the eye.
Yeah. You got
simple as that. You got to look the crowd in the eye. Like people get up there, and I know sometimes you get stage fright, so you might sing with your eyes closed or rap. Yeah. But if you don't make that connection with the crowd, then how are you able to relate that song to them? Or how can they relate? And then I see you jump in the crowd. I see you go up to somebody's phone, go up to somebody's face, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Scream your lyrics in their face. So, bro, I commend you on that.
Love it.
You already on next tier of like a stage performer. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man. That means a lot.
Definitely. We get an air horn.
Yeah.
So what do you prefer best though? In the studio or performing?
Performing, 100%.
Okay.
Because studio is like, my dad, he's a fighter, so I compare it to a lot of that. The studio is the gym. The performance is the fight.
Got you.
So in the studio, training, making music, making songs to perform. I make songs to perform. That's the reason I make it. I think about how it sounds on stage. Could I make somebody sing this lyric back to me? And I really made something 2 days ago that is gonna be crazy.
I heard something on your Instagram. I don't
it's
have
a little
that
dance
snippet.
tune. You heard it though. It's a little dance one.
Is it the one on with this like you singing?
Yeah.
R&B Drake on this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, way.
Yeah.
Hey, you got something with that one. I like that. I
recorded that in Dallas.
Was that with the artist that you went down there in?
Neviii.
Okay, facts.
Shout out 303. It's my boys.
Yeah,
Dallas.
We're going to get into you linking up with all these artists as well.
Awesome.
But so the range in your music, like you said, you did like kind of the sing in the rap. Now I went back to your older tapes, Mountains and Monsters.
Yeah.
Got a lot of kind of like, we did mention SoundCloud. I don't want to say it's SoundCloudy, but the elements of the auto-tune that did remind me of more so the SoundCloud. But I gotta say your boy, 30 Propane, Hate Smoke. Man, the voice, man, what they do with the auto-tune is special. You know what I'm saying? Then you're able to still use your rap voice. You don't go heavy on the auto-tune, but you're able to still incorporate it and still make the song flow. And you guys completely like puzzle together the song,
the pieces,
and it sounds nice, man. So I just want to give y'all a nice shout out on all the older tracks, and it's not that old, you know.
Yeah, that's Mountains and Monsters 2 was like February. It was it released on Valentine's Day of 2020 was when Mountains and Monsters released. So it was like a year ago.
Right, and that's why I say you drop a lot of music, because like going back trying to listen to all them, I was like, yo, this music is not old. Like this is all pretty new.
It's
music.
old to me though.
Gotcha.
I be making so many new stuff, and like all my newer stuff is much better than that. But the only song I really bump off Mountains and Monsters is Bad.
Okay.
With Neviii. I love that song, man.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna dive back into some of these takes, especially after the interview, seeing like what you think about these songs.
Can't wait.
That's what's up, man. So you also step into your rock and pop vibe too.
Recently. Very recently.
So that was kind of the one I seen on the gram as well.
Yeah.
You kind of got that, like, I always call this the posty voice, the kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it.
I be trying.
Nah, bro, you ain't trying, bro. You perfected that. What you mean?
Man, I just try to be diverse because I try to appeal to multiple crowds because I'm in the underground scene with Neviii, Mvnch. Like I'm trying to be in the underground scene with them. And then I'm also in the pop scene. So like my homie, shout out Anella Herim. He's signed to DJ Esud, and he be working with him. I try to get with that crowd. Like I'm friends with all him and all his buddies.
Thanks.
But then also I be my own crowd. Like I be in the Sad Boy crowd with Austin Noble out in LA. Shout out my boy Austin Noble. So I try to like appeal to all multiple audiences with my music. So I assume it will bring more fans or more listeners because I have so many different genres, and I haven't found that to be true yet. Because with some artists, you know who you're going to expect. Like you listen to DaBaby, you know what type of song you about to expect. Listen to Lil Peep, you know what song you about to expect. But when you listen to me, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
Riot is on the same album as Broken, which Broken is like a only piano song. It's a slow piano song. So I mean, I just try to be diverse with that.
But do you do that as like a playlist, like a curating playlist, or you just
not really?
Okay, because you know, like Drake did the little like playlist thing. So I thought it was kind of, you know, you was kind of just getting everybody something to listen to.
That's what I'm trying. I try to give everyone to listen to, like something for everyone to listen to, because I just try to be different with it. Like I really just make a song about how I'm feeling. I have no set genre. If I'm feeling upset that day, I'm gonna make a sad song.
And that's the best, because that's when you're like really having fun with the craft.
Yeah,
you know, you ain't.
And
really
I perform my sad songs. When I perform my sad songs, I still incorporate the crowd. I get the lights going.
Okay, nah, that's cool. That's cool. I know the ladies love that, man.
Yeah,
I was a ladies man with Drako, man. You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, no man. We're gonna all right. Shout out to the missus, man. We're gonna leave that alone.
You gonna start a problem?
Yeah, but I know they loving you, man. You dropping a lot of music.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna tap into that underground scene. So I used to be familiar with the underground scene. As I got older, I kind of got out. So I actually do listen to music now live on my channel. I tap in. I let people come in. They drop a lot of artists that I never heard of, just to get familiar. Now Fresco from 3-4 and Mvnch, that's on that Riot song. And I know Mvnch was popping off. He did have a song with Tokyo's Revenge.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to really mix you up with Tokyo's Revenge, especially
the whole thing.
Yeah, with his news going on.
Mvnch, my homie Mvnch, he was with Tokyo a lot in LA.
Yeah.
He stayed out there for a little bit. And Fresco, he's from Winston, raised in Winston. He's just a Winston rapper, but he's very diverse with his music too. That's why I got a lot of respect for him. They're all my bros, man. I love them to death.
Yeah, that song was very diverse. Riot song.
I did that on purpose too. I don't know if I've said this before, but I try to bring together every type of rap in that. So with me, it's the mainstream rap. My flow is like more mainstream. With Fresco, it's the street rap. With Mvnch, it's the underground rap. With Brynn Black, it's the lyrical rap.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It did kind of like, as soon as everybody verse came on, I get that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, man. So you basically Drako A&R.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I got that written down because that's what Drako and Family sounds like. It's kind of like you A&R the whole project. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we tapped in a little bit. I mean, are you planning any more songs with Mvnch? Because
one.
Okay.
One. Because he be busy, man.
I was gonna say, I know he kind of busy. I don't know if his career taking off to the fullest of what it is, but I know he's popping now. So
he's popping. I'm proud of him. He's doing good.
Definitely. Hey, you next, man.
I hope so.
These mosh pit crowds gonna grow.
The one in Dallas, man.
Yeah, that Riot song, man. That's mosh pit prime time right there, man.
Every time I perform Riot, I'm happy to say this. Every time I perform Riot, there's always a mosh pit.
Gotta be, man.
Always.
That and Bulletproof, like them songs is just. I want to punch somebody, man. Listen to the songs, man.
At my Halloween show, I did a show on Halloween. When we performed Riot, some kid got punched in the face.
Oh my gosh.
And I felt so bad because like it was I was through the show, so I felt like I was responsible.
Yeah,
like he wanted me to do something about it.
Hey,
I can't.
You in the crowd, my boy.
I don't know what you want me to do. About it.
If you in there, you got to deal with.
You was having a good time. Yeah, you was having a good time. You're welcome.
Facts. So your visuals, man. I see you actually working with One Stop Film.
Yes.
RC Plus.
Yeah.
That's Winston native?
Winston, both of them. Winston native.
Bro,
One Stop, he be out in Jersey more, but he moved to Winston to film. But one Stop's from Jersey.
Facts, bro. They're dope. I love that you kind of had them collab together. Like one did that, I guess, editing, and one did the After Effects.
What happened? Yeah, that's what I did with
That's
Riot.
So dope.
I knew how that happened though. It's funny. No one knows this. You get the exclusive. Okay. So I was in the studio with both of them when I made Riot. So I'd hired Rated R Films. To come in the studio and take pictures because I knew that session was going to be special because Mvnch, Fresco, Northside Mike was all pulling up. That. I was like, man, all these big rappers. And at the time, I'd never met Northside Mike. So I was like, man, all these big rappers are coming to my session. Like, I need to film it. So I hired Rated R Films. He's like, yo, come on, homie, One Stop, come. I'm like, sure. Like, I don't care. Like, more the better. Yeah. I didn't know what he did.
Yeah.
But he gets there, and I get out of the booth from recording the screaming part. And Fresco just went in to do his verse. Fresco didn't even record it yet. One Stop. I sit down next to One Stop. I get some water because Riot killed my voice. Killed my voice. So then he's like, he just looks at me. And One Stop, I love you to death, man. I know you're watching this. Congratulations on the kid, by the way. But
nice.
But he's a very like quiet person, and like he looks like you don't want to fuck with him. So I've never met this guy. He just says, yo. I'm like, what's up? Like, what's up, man? He's like, I want to shoot a video to this. I want to shoot a video to this. I was like, for real? I was like, okay, cool. Who have you shot for? He said, I shot Apex's video, and I knew what video he was talking about. I was like, oh, that video is hard. I was like, this is gonna be hard then. But I was already told. I knew I wanted Rich there because Rich was also doing behind the scenes at the session. So I was like, I want both of them on it because I know Rich is so good with his animations. So I hired One Stop to do the physical camera work and the things. Like, there's the little things he did with the camera. Whenever the 808s would come in, he just dissed with the camera.
Wow, okay.
Made the transitions a lot better. So I hired him to do the transitions.
Bro, damn, that's detailed as fuck.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Like, wait, so you just hired one guy just for 3, maybe 5 seconds transitions?
Yeah.
Damn. And he wasn't. Wait, so there was 3 people on set actually.
No, One Stop did the transitions.
One Stop
too.
did.
That's why I hired him
okay,
too.
Damn.
He did all the camera work.
Okay,
and he did the transitions. And then Rich did all the animations afterwards. Okay. And we also used Rich's gimbal.
Okay, yeah. Got you.
So,
hey, but the collaboration to make that project. I mean, well, to
that
make
was my
that
first music video too. That was my first music video.
Damn,
my first.
How many days did y'all take to shoot that? Because I seen the night scene. Okay,
one day.
Y'all was tired after that.
Yeah, we started like at lunchtime, and then we ended at like 2 a.m.
Okay.
The Corvette was a story, man. I've never told this story. Can I tell the story about the? Can I tell the story about the Corvette?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
We had wrapped recording on the Riot music video from the Charlotte on the parking deck of the backdrop of Charlotte. We had wrapped, so we were tired, man. It was midnight. We all pull into the gas station, like 8 of us. We had like 8 people on set, and this like camo Corvette just pulls in, vroom, like just in there. And we all look at each other. We're like, we should get that in the video. Yeah. So my homie Daquan goes up to the guy in the Corvette. He's like, yo, bro. Daquan's really excited, man. I love you, Daquan. I know he's watching this too. Daquan, he's just that type of guy. Like, he's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he walks up. He's like, yo, bro, we're shooting a music video, and your car's dope, man. We'd love to like maybe possibly get your car in the video if that's possible. We were just gonna film at the gas station, but and then the guy's like, oh, actually, I know a spot. So instead of just saying no, he could have just said fuck off. Like, but he didn't. He said, I know a spot, because he actually worked in music. He was an A&R. So that's crazy how that works.
It's always good to
and
communicate.
now I got his number. I got his number too. We talk every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the spot with like a bunch of lights right here, and he set up the car. It was crazy. So yeah, that's the story. It was kind of last minute, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It's like meant to be.
So I guess a lesson learned from there is like open your mouth. You know, when you see something dope, like speak up, say something.
Yeah, if we wouldn't have ever said anything, we wouldn't have that Corvette in the video. My first music video had a Corvette in it.
Yeah, like you said, the worst thing he could say is no. So and he didn't. So hey, speak up, kids. Cause damn, that shit was sweet, man. With the rain tripping off of like the water.
It worked out perfectly.
Yeah,
it's
that
crazy.
shit was dope.
Meant to be.
So let's get out of the music real quick, the older music, and let's get into the actual new project that you dropped, Hometown Hero.
Yes.
So is this an EP or is this
an EP?
Album?
It was supposed to be an album, but it turned into an EP.
Gotcha. Save some of that music, man.
I know. I had to cut a couple songs off of it.
Yeah, facts. Is that a? Do you like hate that you gotta do that sometime, or is that a challenge?
I have one song that's just so cursed. It's called Polaroid, featuring 30 Propane and Sauce 101. Sauce 101 is in solid camo with like DJ Kid on them, which is the baby's DJ.
Okay.
So it's such a hard song, but we just are cursed every time we try to upload it to Apple Music. It's like it says that we've already, because it used to be a single, but we took it down to put it on Drako and Family 2. And since we took it down, they said we can't put the same audio file back up. So we tried switching audio files. It's a curse song.
Damn, you got to get that out, man.
But, I mean, worst case scenario, it'll be released on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I was about to say for free.
Worst case scenario. I hate doing that though.
I would say I wait it out.
Yeah.
Just wait it out.
We waited like 9 months.
God.
Because it was supposed to be on Drako and Family 2.
Got you.
And then we tried it on Hometown Hero again, and it didn't work.
Got you. It's all good. I mean, you started off the project with that Corvette song, and I was thinking about Pop Hunter.
I produced that too.
Look, I was thinking about Pop Hunter. I was like, Corvette. I was like, is he doing a remix? And then when the song came on, I was like, damn, you took me out of the whole mind frame of that melody and everything. So, bro, that was dope. Even the feature on that was dope.
That's my homie. That's my son, man.
Nice. Is he from I guess Winston too, or?
He stayed there. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, but one thing I noticed too, though, while I'm speaking on like people you collab with a lot of like people that's not from around, your area, and that's special too. Like reaching out, on the internet, like we have the tool. I know you may just look at it like, oh, double tap, like whatnot, man. Reach out, see if you can work with these people. They can send stems. They can send.
If you like what they're doing, like DM them. Don't just I have a method of what I do. I'll like 3 of their posts, comment something supportive, and then maybe swipe up on their story and be like, "It's hard." And
because you gotta kind of like,
and then they'll check
let
you
them
out.
know. Yeah,
they'll be like, "Yo, you hard too? What? Let's get something going."
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's how I've made all my relationships.
Yeah, don't do the groupie joint where you just like, yo. Like, actually take the time, dive into their actual content and live with it a little bit, then hit them up. Yeah, so you're absolutely right, man. That's what's up, man. Yo, you're ahead of your time. But Hometown Hero now, it does have that song Bulletproof up there. That is another mosh pit song.
I had to make another mosh pit song after Riot. I knew I had to. Everyone was like, when's Riot Part 2 dropping? Everyone.
You think that's like the Riot
Part 2?
That's
Riot Part 2.
No,
Bulletproof is Riot Part 2.
Now, this Head Low song,
that's 2 years old. Did you know that?
Damn, for real?
I recorded that in 2019.
So you know what you make? You make timeless music. We just discovered that here on Herbs and Munchies, man. Because if you're able to play a track and it's able to live today, it's timeless, bro. Like, it's a lot of music I go back and I'm like, yeah, I can remember when I was in this time, but it doesn't feel the same now.
That's why I just really, because the reason I didn't want to release it originally was because of my language on it, because I don't like to curse in my music.
Gotcha.
But then Nevii's popping off too. So I was like, man, I already got it. That's a Neviii feature.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to use Nevii's name on it because that's my bro. And also, you know, he's popping off too. I mean, my bro, shout out to Neviii. I know he's probably seen this too. He has a song with Kyle, if you know who Kyle is.
Yeah.
From
LA?
Yeah.
Ventura?
Kyle.
No, I definitely know Kyle. Smile?
Yeah, he's
like, I got the fucked up. You know I know about Kyle, bro.
Kyle. He has the I Saw I Spy with Lil Yachty.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he has a song with Kyle. Like, and he was with Tokyo a lot, and he just makes even a part of that. He just beautiful voice. Yeah, bro's 16, beautiful voice. Damn.
That's what's up, man. Shit, shout out Neviii, man. I'm gonna have to tap in with you, man. I'm gonna tap in with all of these cats you naming today, man. Cause like, bro,
that's my people.
There's a lot of new music, not a lot of underground artists that I haven't heard of, and bro, that's why I like to bump through the house. My girlfriend be mad as fuck, but it's all good. So I do like the cover art of Hometown Hero.
Rich. Shout out Rich.
Did that?
Rich 336.
Nice. It's like you got everyone behind you, supporting you, rooting you on.
And I don't know if you noticed, but the skyline was pink.
Okay.
Some of it was pink for Sauce Pack.
Nice.
Yeah, Rich did that, but it was a smart idea. When he showed it to me, I was like, oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then I mean, just well, I don't want to get too. I don't want to get too deep. Yeah, I don't want to get deep about.
We can get.
Because I saw you kind of like, looking down. I was like, is this cover any like symbolic in anything that you were going through with the times, or like people always looking at you and then you looking down. You're not like always the feeling. Like, we could get into it. So I like to look at art and look deeper into it.
It does have a deeper meaning.
Okay.
All those people are looking at me, and we don't really realize how big of a role we play in how people act. Music culture, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know how if you have a little brother, you have to represent. What am I trying to say, man? You might have to go this part out.
So
it's like you're what's the word? It's like they look up to you.
Mentor, basically.
Mentor. Yeah, it's like you're supposed to mentor your family, your little brothers. It's like they look up to you. Like, they're like, oh, this guy knows what to do. It's like they always expect you to be right, and they always expect you to do right.
Yeah.
So with all those people looking at me, and it's weird because I'm not a good person.
I was gonna say, it's hard to have that.
It's hard with everyone looking up to me, and I know I don't have the biggest fan base, but with the fan base I do have, I know they look up to me.
Facts.
And I know they look to me for support, and I don't know why, because I'm not that. I don't like to think I'm that good of a person. Well, like, I mess up too. Well, look, I can't mess up. It makes me feel like I can't mess up because and what I say in my music, it influences them. That's the word I was trying to say before. Influences them.
Okay.
We're heavily influenced by music culture, and I've learned that over time.
Definitely.
All the things we rap about, people listen to, and then if they like that song, they'll listen to it over and over and over and over again. And if we're rapping about it, then they're probably going to want to do it. So say you're rapping about sipping lean, doing codeine, they listen to that song over and over and over again, that's going to make them want to do that. So really, it's just, you got to be careful with what you're putting in your music. Put something meaningful into it so people can get something from it. That's why I say.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely hit the nail on the head with that. I'm just cut you off a little bit and say, I don't want to say you're a bad person, Drako, because I just met you, but you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say walk around feeling like that, because we all have flaws.
Yeah.
We all, make mistakes. Just try to say you working on yourself every day just to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think you're a bad person. Somebody might see you and think you're a bad person. Somebody might see me and think I'm a bad person. You're not a bad person. We all just trying to be greater. You know what I'm saying? So
it's
we're just working on yourself.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
It really is.
But definitely, man, I think they'll definitely relate with what you said. I know a lot of people do look up to you, man. You could tell by just how they look at you in their eyes. And I know you see it. So, and that's a big responsibility. Don't even feel like, what you do could let somebody down. Just always think about prospering and moving forward with the, just the best. Just put your best effort out there, man. And, it's going to always come back good, man. I promise you. Now,
I appreciate it.
I heard you teasing a little bit about tour. I see the back of this Hometown Hero does have a bus. I don't see any dates yet. So
we ain't got to talk about it. We're trying to set up like a East Coast tour.
Okay.
We're trying to set up mainly it'd be a Hometown Hero tour. But, basically, it'd be a lot of North Carolina shows. It'd be a couple ATL shows. It'd be like That's 2 dope. Florida shows. It'd be 1 in Washington. It'd be 1 in Pennsylvania. And depending COVID willing, we would hopefully do 1 in New York. Yeah. So really, that's what we're trying to work on at the moment.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard, man. Just with like you said,
ATL,
COVID.
ATL and Florida are not that hard, actually.
Yeah, they're open, right?
It's funny because it's harder for me to get shows for this tour in North Carolina. It's easier. I don't know why. It's just easier for me to get shows in out of state.
So do you like book out through yourself, or you go through
myself?
The ReelDeel. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Rex told me you're very independent. He said, "Look,
yeah, I don't like to be controlled."
Yeah. Well, he was like, I'm kind of here to like help. You know what I'm saying? But like most of the time, I don't have to say much to Drako. Like he does it on his own. And I was like, bro, you found one, because not a lot of people have that work ethic to just get up and do something. Every single day, you probably wake up and think about rap. Whether it's make a song, visual, write a lyric down, whether it's just equipment. I'm pretty sure you wake up
right
and
now
think
it's
about
visual
something.
Because like I said, I got to go to Pittsburgh this weekend to shoot a visual. Awesome. My homie Lone Lucci.
Nice.
So that's really what's on my mind is what we're gonna do in that visual. Who's shooting it? I've asked him the name of the director, who's gonna be on set, who's gonna be in the video. I like to have a list of all that and all their contact information.
So you do the treatment as well with the videographer. Nice, nice. It's always good to be involved too, man.
I like to get his number too. So if I'm ever in the area and want to shoot a video, like, I got his number. That's what I just, like I said, I like to network. I like to think that's one thing a lot of people who are close to me have said I'm best at, including Rex. They said I'm best at networking. That is my strong suit.
Yeah, I mean, when I was talking to him, he was like, "Yeah, Drako about to go to Texas before your Texas show," and I was like, "You going?" And he was like, "Nah." And I was
that
like,
show is so funny. I got that show last minute because they announced it, and I don't know Jeffrey was the headliner, and I listened to his music.
Got you.
Yeah, I listened to his music. I was just started listening to it, but I loved it. Like he's hard, man. He makes me just want to become a pimp. Like I'm listening to his music. So I was like, I just commented like, "Yo, let me perform," and they DM me.
Damn.
They was like, "Yeah, here's a performance slot. Could you be here this time?" I was like, "Yeah." So I booked a plane ticket and I called Neviii and I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna be there for a show. Can I stay with you and record some music?" He's like, "Yeah, bro." So I just went on. Like I found out about that show 3 days before I had to fly out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause I was like, Rex, was this a showcase? He was like, bro, this is a show.
It's not a showcase.
They told him to come out. I was like, damn. And that's the story behind it. Yeah. So, damn, you really aren't afraid to just DM somebody like, "Yo, let's work."
Nah, especially the promoters. That's who I try to get good with. And then at that show, he saw, it was in a hangar. It was so cool, bro. It was my favorite set. It was in a hangar and 300 people showed up because I was like, so many people.
They still had the planes in there?
No. Okay. It was just like a stage. It was like graffiti and all that. It was cool, man. Dope. It was cool. Yeah. And I performed first, which I was so pissed off about. But because the crowd ain't gonna be hype on the first guy going on, but they were for me. I mean, you saw the video.
I was gonna say, it was hype.
It was lame for the first 2 songs. You didn't see them the first 2 songs I performed. They wasn't feeling it. But then when I performed Riot, I just got in the crowd.
You warmed them up though.
Yeah.
I guess that's what the opener is for.
The promoter pulled me aside after my set. He was like, "Yo, where you from?" I said, "NC, Winston-Salem." And he said, "Get my number, let's talk about doing a show sometime."
Damn,
so that's why I'm going back out to Dallas to do another show with him.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. He bringing you back out, man, just for the, just how the crowd fucking turned up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, so I guess, bro, touring ain't shit to you, man, because you already do your own traveling and book your own shows.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn. Shit. Gunshots.
Triple threat. Triple threat.
Loving Hometown Hero. Y'all make sure y'all go stream Hometown Hero.
Come on, all platforms.
Yes, it's out now.
Yes, sir.
EP. And when can we expect another drop from YN Drako, man?
May. Whenever the big show happens. I'm releasing the album the night of the show.
Nice.
It's a summer album called Better Days.
Better Days. Summer album, the night of the show. I don't even think we talked about the show that much up here.
But it's okay.
We did off camera.
They can learn about it.
Yeah, well, you'll find out later.
End of May. Big show. It's going to be a big show in Greensboro the end of May. So y'all come on out.
Make sure you tap in. Now, before we get out of here, man, I do want to get a little deeper into one of these deep tracks that you got. Angels featuring Brynn Black. Yeah. Now, the visual for this was dope. Just you two in the cornfield, man. Bro, I felt emotional after it. Now, what you were saying.
That's my girlfriend, too.
Oh, that was your girlfriend.
It is my girlfriend.
Nice. Shout out. Hey, beautiful voice, beautiful song.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Beyonce J, maybe? Hey.
Man, we ain't got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Me and her got a lot of songs.
Facts. I could definitely see that working in the future, man. That's dope. But it was heartfelt, man. And the church scene, like just the shadows, I felt all the expressions come through. Even the lyric when you spoke about your grandma. Now, my grandma was my best friend. Like I talked to her every day. I could say anything to her. Troubles I'm going through in school, and I was young, bro. Like I'm talking 12, 13, 14. I was like 16 when she passed. So I just want you to speak a little bit on this song, and I know it is tributed to Walter Justis as well.
Yeah.
And that's at the end of the song. But I'm gonna let you speak on this song in full. I'm gonna shut up, man. Because I do enjoy this. So
basically we didn't record this song after Walt passed. We recorded a week before he committed suicide. But the song was about all the stuff he's going through. So originally I just was making the song for my grandma and also for just to help other people out. Like it wasn't based on anyone, and I needed a female singer on it. And me and Brynn were not dating at the time. We had broken up like 5 months prior. So like I wanted to get back with her bad. So I was like, I kind of want you on a song. Could you come to this
brought
session?
You back.
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, I'll call my friends. Her and her friends pulled up on my birthday. We recorded it on my birthday because on my birthday I did an all-day session. I didn't celebrate. That was my celebration. So we did
dedication.
We did a cake in the studio. It was cool. So she gets in there and I laid down the hook, the background vocal before she even got there. And then she came in, and originally it was going to be me on the main vocal and her as the background. Then we listened to hers, and it was so much better than mine. So we're like, we're just going to put her as the main vocal. And I was like, okay. So we recorded that song, and it took us forever to get it right because we couldn't bring the hook back in because we didn't put the BPM in Logic before we recorded, which makes it so hard to like drag the hook back into place. So it took like 2 weeks just to figure out how to do that. But then when we finally got the song finished, I was so happy with it, and I was already going to do a visual to it. But then I went to the beach just as a little vacation with my friend Toby, and I remember it was a Tuesday night, and I received a text. We had just gotten back from, I think we were going skating with like some random guy and two girls that we had met at the beach. We had just gotten back from getting ice cream, skating around, and me and Toby were in the pool. We get out of the pool, we're just vibing, it's like 10 o'clock. I get a text from Katie, who is Walt's girlfriend, and he said, yo, did you hear? And I said, hear what? She said, Walt killed himself. And then when I read that, I didn't believe it. So what I did was I called Walt like 10 times. Wasn't picking up, but he never picked up. So I was like, he's
regular. Yeah.
So I text him on Snap. I'm like, yo, Katie's talking crazy, bro. Like, I need you to just pick up real quick just so I know you're safe. Called him, didn't pick up. So then I start going to his Instagram because usually that's the first place I check if I don't know somebody died. Looking at his Instagram, and I see like everyone commenting like, rip, miss you, love you, bro. Like then I break down. Yeah. Like Toby Melendez, a close friend of mine, I just started bawling. He was holding me in his arms. I didn't know what to do. And that night I just could not stop crying. You can ask Rex. I called Rex the night it happened, bawling on the phone.
Yeah. Rex will listen to you too, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up,
Rex was talking to me. I just didn't know where to go. So that whole night, I didn't sleep that night. I got up on the rooftop of my beach house I was staying at. I just got a couple drinks, not alcoholic drinks. But, and then I was just sitting up there thinking, man, I was like, he's really gone. Yeah. And it's crazy because I went to high school with him. I worked with him at King Kitchen. We had our first job together. I went to high school with him. Out of all the people that hated me at my high school, I'm not going to even say the high school. I don't want to give him clout. But out of all the people that hated me there, Walt really believed in me. I have our final text, our last conversation. This is not, I can show it to you after we get done recording. Our final text was, he said, yo, if I died, would you make a song about me?
Wow.
And I said, yeah, bro, for sure. He's like, you gonna play it at my funeral? And he like laughing emoji. I said, duh. Like, and we were just playing around. And then like 2 months after that, he killed himself. So I texted Braxton, like the dude who shot the video. I texted Braxton immediately. We already planned to shoot. I said, yo, I'd really like to make this video about him because I was listening to the song again, and it's about what he was going through. So the hook says, "Will you catch me falling? I hear angels calling. I'm so tired of mourning. I won't wake this morning." And that just repeats out. And that's literally his situation that he was in. And I hated that I wasn't able to do more about it.
Yeah.
I should have been there more. I was so busy with my music. I wasn't there to talk to him like I should have been. And I hate that. But I just remember working all those nights, busting tables with him. And he would take me to the studio before I got my license. So that's why it really hurt a lot when my one true supporter I had passed. So I got the blessing from his family, of course. I sent his family the song first. They listened to it. They loved it.
That's awesome.
And I got closer with his family through that, actually. They sent me some pictures to use in the video.
Oh, that you put on the wall?
Yeah.
That was dope. Yeah.
Yeah, they sent me those pictures.
Y'all edit that in.
Yeah. And it was just very emotional day shooting that.
I can imagine, man.
And the song, I knew it had to be about him though, you know. And what I was saying, not the entire song is obviously not about him, it's about my own struggle as well with, you know, my grandma passing. Yeah, everything else I talk about in the song, you know, not feeling respected. You know I put in as much work as I can and I still don't feel like I'm respected. The song hits a lot of points.
Thanks.
And that's one of them. And it just kind of works out that Brynn was on the song too, because she's a beautiful voice. And she just kind of brought that emotional tone to the song that I needed. So yeah, that's Angels.
I definitely did a good job on that. That was great, elaborate detail. I'm sorry about your loss, man.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Sometimes we think we could do much, but you probably was already doing all you could. You say he took you to the studio, so he probably even just loved those times that he could just be with you. You know what I'm saying? Just
I mean, he really believed in me. He would bump my music, and every time I remember we used to go to the same high school. We would always ride together after school, so we would always bump. He loved Uzi, bro. He would always bump all Uzi songs on the way to work and just turn up. I was with him the first time I smoked.
Nice. So I had experiences, man. Long live Walter Justis. Yes.
Long live Walt.
And his family. Prayers to you guys.
Tim and Lori, the names. Tim and Lori.
I hope you guys are doing well. Now I know it's tough going through that, but you know, prayers to you guys and your whole family. So didn't mean to get that deep, but that was very very special, man. And I'm glad that you included that into your discography, man, because not a lot of people got deep songs. They just want to turn up all the time. You do have turn up records, but it's nice to turn something on like this and put me in the feel, a vibe, you know, and just kind of I can relate to it.
Well, you're really, I mean, at the show I'm planning in May, we're planning a lot of big things.
Okay.
We're performing that song, a lot of other serious songs of mine live with a drummer, 2 pianists, a bass guitar, with effects. Like, it's going to be real.
It's going to be like a Rolling Loud, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm excited, man. We definitely going to check that out.
Yeah.
I guess the last thing I got for you, Drako, is what's next for you, man? I know you got shows, music coming up. Where I know we spoke a little bit off camera about where you planning to take this. But I guess where do you want to take this music platform? Where do you want to take yourself from this music platform?
From this music platform, I'm trying to get into acting as well. I'm trying to get into that because I like to think I can sometimes be a funny guy. So I'm trying to get into more skits and acting, and I'm writing my own script at the moment for something that I'm going to be filming with some good director friends of mine who have good connects. So really, it's just what I'm trying to do next. That's not even what I'm trying to do next. What I'm trying to do next is really I'm focusing on shows right now. I don't want to release another album until more people know my name. I don't want the same people listening to the album that listened to the last one. I want to have new people. So like the first YN Drako album that they are here for is Better Days instead of Hometown Hero, because I know all the people that listen to my music now guarantee they wasn't listening to my music back when Mountains and Monsters released.
Gotcha.
And you know, we have temporary fans. You know, I have some fans that'll listen to me for a while then fade away. I have core fans that will like just stick with me, always commenting on my posts, always at the shows. Like those are the people that I love.
That's dope.
So really what I'm trying to do is just do more shows at the moment and also go out of genre. You know, I made that dance song. Just still trying new genres still.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's good, man. Keep elevating, keep throwing yourself in a an environment that you don't know, because that's gonna shape you and mold you to be great in the future. And for the shows, man, you already on top of it. I'm trying to plan shows myself with a couple of friends, but the fact that you're actually conducting the business with promoters and actually
and venues,
the venues, and knowing the production on the set, like lights, like you said, it's gonna be effects. So lights, smoke machines, all that stuff costs. All that needs to be in the budget. And I'm pretty sure you have a budget.
I do.
Which is
it's like 2.5K is our budget.
That's all. You see that right there? If you got a budget, you can make something happen.
Yeah.
Don't come to the show like, hey, I got $100. Like, you can just perform. No. This is not just a pull up, pay to perform. This is actually paying live musicians, effects, all that stuff. So
all the openers too. We're trying to get Neviii. I'm flying Neviii out of Dallas. I'm getting all my homies to open who can actually pull a crowd.
Facts. So make sure you tap in with YN Drako.
Yes, sir.
We about to get into a song before we get out of here.
Yeah. What song you got for me? I don't even know what song.
Now, it's an older song. It's Mars. It's still off of Hometown Hero.
Mars. Okay.
It's still off of Hometown Hero. Now I didn't bring Head Low.
That's fine.
I should have brought Head Low.
You like Head Low?
Yeah. I fuck with that, man. Yeah, definitely. Well, we gonna get into Mars before we get out of here, man. I appreciate you again for pulling up the Herbs and Munchies.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey, nothing but best wishes in the future, man. Hey, I hope you take off. I'm not gonna say underground scene, because you
just the scene. I try to be in all the scenes,
bro. You're gonna be mainstream soon, man. You make music for a wide variety of people to listen to, so just go ahead and put it out there and say you gonna make mainstream.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I hope so.
But let's get into it. This is YN Drako, Mars.
Yes, sir.
I get a drill like Voss. Been 5 days, that still ain't caught. I roll deep cause a man can't fall. Throw one hit and I'm stuck on Mars. I make bank when I rap these bars. I got rank cause I work so hard. How you so young but you got so far? Do what I love but I lost my heart. I put the pedal to metal when so they got better. I stopped my talking and focus on cheddar. I hop on the beat and I'm leaving this set. He say the rocket get right and whether I'm gone. Why y'all care about what I do? All that talk doesn't make y'all tough. Y'all really ain't built for the way I move. Hold up, you crazy. That changed my ways, I'm brazy. Had to switch my lanes, you lazy. Had to make myself amazing. Had to serve my time in the game. Had to chill with a class full of fakes in the lanes. Yeah, I ain't gonna show my rain. When you see my face, I ain't got no change. I get a drill like Voss. Been 5 days and still ain't caught. I roll deep cause a man can't fall. So one hit and I'm stuck on Mars. I make bank when I rap these bars. I got rank cause I work so hard. How you so young but you got so far? I do what I love but I lost my heart. Yeah. So fill me with rage, boy, I'm a beast when I get on this stage. They ain't no stopping with Drake when it started, so all of you kids my passengers hate. They push me down, but they swerve in my lane. They know I'm bad, but we not built the same.
I felt that.
I heard that.
Hey, man, YN Drako, bitch. Yeah. We out, man. Y'all tap in, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.